Hello everyone, this is Umair Raja. Welcome to the Pipstone podcast. So Mr. Redden.
I believe wherever you are in the world, the market will pay for the value that you are. It doesn't matter where you are. In Bangladesh, you can be in Japan. They will pay you what you are worth. A man has to build their value while women are born with their value. I'm poorer because I moved here. I had big deals happening in Australia.
Psychology is fun. Your analysis and your strategy, he's gonna not make $1,000. He's gonna make $50. Hello everyone, this is Umair Raja. Welcome to the Pipstone podcast. Today I have a very special guest, a renowned personality, someone who flexes in his Maybach, but today he's on the other side.
I don't like flexing, but I flex indirectly. Podcast guest number one, thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining the podcast.
Podcast guest number
Really
one.
excited.
Are we allowed to say that?
Huh?
Are we allowed to say that? Podcast guest number one.
Yeah, say whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Say whatever. I've got no
whatever?
rules. We've got no rules.
Even about Jews? Bleep that out.
Okay, so Mr. Redden.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
You good?
How are you?
What's the
Good?
latest?
What's the latest?
I have a lot of love for these two boys, by the way. When I say these two boys, I mean him and his brother Raja Banks. A lot of love for you guys. Pipstone podcast. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. So how does it feel like to be sitting on the other side of the table today?
I usually am the one that asks questions, right? They don't usually ask me questions. So I get invited to podcasts all the time and I say no. But I couldn't say no to you.
Well, I'm glad. I feel very important today.
How can I say no to those eyes?
Yeah. No, I feel very important. So usually you interview people in your Maybach.
Yeah.
The viral Maybach.
Thank you. It's more famous than me, the Maybach. Maybach should sponsor me, by the way. We need to get on top of that. We need to get Do you know Gargash? We need to speak to Gargash.
Yeah, so why in a car? Why not a studio? Did you ever had a studio before?
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I own businesses in Australia, right? And if you look at the businesses that I have in Australia, they're very different. I own a chain of gyms is one category that I'm in. Yeah. And if you look at the gyms that I have in Australia, it's very different. You've never seen these gyms before. It's the fit out is so unique, right? Yeah. I haven't seen these fit outs. Well, maybe now they're more around, but back then there was no one around. So whenever I do anything, I must make it different, right? Do you know how hard it is to do a podcast in a car? Do you know how tough it is, dude?
No, I bet.
It is so difficult.
So you got...
It's a moving vehicle.
Yeah.
It's the lighting flickers back and forth. And like, what do? You're in the middle of a car. Bro, we got engine problems. I paid 75,000 dirhams to get a new engine recently. Yeah. And this is my third Maybach. And
the kilometers.
So my third Maybach has a new engine, right? The first one blew, the second one blew, third one. Because you think about it, you're driving around for 3 hours just talking. Yeah. And in the heat of Dubai... Yeah. Do you have car problems here in Dubai?
I mean, not yet.
Not yet. You've never had car problems.
It's been just like less than 1 year since I've been here, so my car is pretty brand new.
Okay, I didn't have car problems either when I was here for 1 year.
Yeah.
So, anyways, a lot of car problems, but yeah, it's very difficult. Stabilization of the camera.
Yeah.
Jesus, we went through it, but now we've got a system.
So you got all those lighting set up. Like, was that inspired by anyone to just pick a car? Did you get like someone to properly install those cameras and set up and everything? Yeah. So we got a company to come and do everything. It's destroyed the car, by the way. There's holes in the car and everything. We've ripped it up. So it's destroyed the car. Yeah. So it's a very expensive podcast studio. And I remember when I lived in Dubai, all I knew was girls. I didn't know any guys. I moved here on my own. And all I knew was girls from dating. Right, I know this guy, I know that girl, but I don't know guys. Yeah. And I remember I was in a park and I'd see Jewel, Satoru Shooter, right? Yeah. And I'd see him and I'd be like, wow, there's that guy. I see him on the internet. Yeah. And then he'd be in a park and now he's a friend of mine. You know, and I'm thinking like, from doing the podcast, now I'm friends with all these guys. But before I used to see them going, oh shit, there's that guy. Yeah. So I did the podcast. I had the driver, I had the car. Yeah. So I thought if I do a podcast, I'm going to do something where I needed something to penetrate, to meet people, right? Yeah. And even our connection, even our relationship, if you look at the tree on where we met, it all stems back from the podcast. Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
I did a podcast with him. He introduced me to him. I was at dinner with him, and I met you, and I met your brother. You know, it's like that.
It's all a tree.
Yeah,
and that's a great thing I find about Dubai.
Yeah,
you know, that's a great place to just network, and it's something that people sort of lack as well when they're sitting in Australia, sitting in Canada. Like I came from Canada, so sitting in Canada, they just don't have that willpower to take that action to make the move. Move to Dubai.
True.
Or move to anywhere.
True.
Right? So when talking about your experience, when you were not in Dubai, didn't you have that block to, okay, so I'm going to move to Dubai. What am I going to do? Right? I had that. So how is it going to be like? What's the devil on the other side? Right? It's natural. So what really drives that? Because I guess this is one thing that people would wanna hear, or people would wanna, you know, like sort of get inspired by, because a lot of people have this block. They keep on talking, but then they never start. Right?
You're very true. By the way, you're very good at asking questions. You're very good at podcasting. This podcasting is very good for you. Great, like the way you frame questions is perfect. I believe.
You know what?
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you.
No, go.
I have these bunch of questions here.
Yeah.
Haven't even. I
don't
think I can go to these questions.
Me too. Me too. Like
I don't think I can go to this.
No. Like just talk.
Yeah.
And that's, but you know, and that's because we have a genuine friendship, right?
Yeah.
So it's like we can talk shit all day.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to say shit? We did.
Man, like, you know, it's my first podcast episode.
Yeah.
You set the standard.
Thank you.
You know, start saying whatever shit you want.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's authentic, it's raw, so it's good.
Yeah.
We say whatever we want on my podcast as well.
Yeah.
I believe wherever you are in the world, the market will pay for the value that you are.
Yeah.
So I didn't think to myself of what I could be in Dubai and what I could do in Dubai. I came here because I was the taxation office's #1 employee. I was paying more tax than anyone I knew, everyone I went to high school with.
Yeah.
So then I came here for tax optimization.
Right.
My lawyer likes to say tax optimization, not tax evasion.
Yeah.
And so I believe any market you are in, with the value and the value and the knowledge that you have, the market will pay whatever you're worth. Doesn't matter where you are.
Yeah.
You can be in Bangladesh, you can be in Japan.
Yeah.
They will pay you what you are worth. The market will always pay. So I didn't think to myself, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Because then I'm going to create doubt and I'm going to get scared and I don't want to do it anymore. I want to stay here and my mum's here and my businesses are here. What am I doing leaving?
Yeah.
And I would have been more wealthy if I stayed in Australia. I had a lot of deals coming into play. I had a lot of new businesses coming to play.
Right.
I had a lot of deals coming to play and I was making noise in the market. I own a karaoke bar. I own an insurance company and I own 12 gyms. The insurance company...
12 gyms?
Yeah. It's my own brand. And the insurance company does $500,000 a week in revenue, a week.
Right.
That business was the one that changed my life. And I was just going bigger and bigger. Then it stopped because I moved to Dubai.
Right.
And now I have to learn this whole new system again. I have to ride this horse again. I know exactly how to make money in Australia. I know the systems.
Yeah.
But now I got to learn it again. And Dubai's a weird horse. It's a different horse.
Completely different.
You don't leverage your finance. Over there, you have lending. You have banking. You lend money for this and you want to do a gym here. All the gym equipment is cash.
Everything is cash.
Everything's cash. All my gym equipment, every gym in the world, well, except for Dubai, it's all you finance the gym equipment. You don't pay for it.
Yeah.
So everything's different. You're learning how to do it. But now I'm at the way of building now, building wealth and building businesses here now. So, but the first 2 years I was learning how to do it.
Okay.
Because it's different.
So you got any plans to open up like gyms here?
No.
Why? No. Why did you open up gyms?
Because it's the best.
Were you jacked at some point?
No. I remember the first gym we opened, right? #1 from 12. They're like, this is a beautiful gym. Like, who's the owner? They said, that's the owner. And I was 94 kilos. And they're like, that's the owner? Fat. So, no. I got the t-shirt. I've done it. It's not exciting for me anymore.
Right.
It's not exciting. You know?
Yeah.
When you do it, you have the t-shirt. Life's about variety.
Yeah.
You know?
So people in Australia, do they have this problem? Like, sort of, because in my experience in Canada, people are pretty frustrated in a sense. Like, Canada is not a bad country. I'm not shit talking about Canada, but they feel pretty frustrated the way their life is going or where it's going. Like the 9-to-5ers, like the kind of taxes they're paying, even the business owners, right? Like I have a business there, I pay tax to pay myself, right? From my business, I'm paying myself and I'm paying tax on that. And once I get paid, then I pay another tax to the government, my personal tax. None of that stuff exists in Dubai, right? So do people feel the same thing in Australia?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I remember every June, July, when we have to lodge your tax returns, I would have to go buy a new car because if I didn't, I'd pay this much tax.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you had that in Canada, but you always go and buy a new car June, July because you're going to pay a lot of tax because that's when your financial reporting is due.
Yeah.
Canada used to be a great country.
It used to be, yeah.
It used to be hot. 10 years ago, we were like, damn, I wish I could move to Canada.
Canada, yeah. What Canada used to be known for, it's not the same anymore.
People are leaving Canada to go to America. It used to be the other way around.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah, no one from the States wants to go north.
No.
You know, and that's just how it is. Until they change something, you know. But I guess whatever. So when I moved, I had this one blocker thinking like, what am I going to do in Dubai? And then I guess this one thing that, you know, since we're entrepreneurs, we like to scratch the surface and just try to like make something out of that, right? So I guess people should have this sort of mentality where whatever I'm doing in Canada, I could literally do the same thing in Dubai, given Dubai is a much better environment, right? Like, I mean, Canada is a much difficult environment. So Dubai being a much better environment, so I guess the devil on the other side would something that turns out to be better for me. So do you think that it has been better for you? Like, how long have you been in Dubai?
3 years.
3 years. And how long in Australia?
All my life, since I was 5 years old, 30 years.
And you killed it in Australia.
Yeah.
So these 3 years, have they been really worthwhile? Like, if you look back and you're saying that you would be financially much better off.
No. I'm poorer because I moved here. I had big deals happening in Australia. Big deals.
So then how do you reflect back on your 3 years then?
Because if you were to pay me $1 million a year, just to use round figures, but have to live in Australia, compared to pay me $100,000 a year just for round figures and live in Dubai, I would choose Dubai.
Why?
Because living in Australia is not living.
And this is what people want to know.
It's not living.
Like, what's there in Dubai? Because people see Instagram and Facebook. And people see Dubai as like, wow, right? The other day I met this person she was trying to sell like properties in the new whatever
real estate agent
stall.
Oh yeah,
it was marketing something.
Yeah,
and not just her, but like there are different other people living regular lives in Dubai. They feel lonely. They say like, I'm lonely. You know,
Dubai's not for everyone.
Yeah.
Dubai's not for everyone at all.
So
it's for me.
So is it just for the elites?
I mean, it could, like, you know, I had dinner with a guy who had a heart attack. Super wealthy guy, right? Yeah. He had a heart attack. Like he had a heart attack. They remade his body. His body died for 8 hours. They froze it. His mum's a politician in Spain. Super wealthy guy. $50 million house in New York, right? On Gramercy. Yeah. I know the area. I've been there. Yeah. He said to me, I used to be so angry that I wasn't the top 10 in the world that would get the new Ferrari. Not get the new Ferrari. I always get the new Ferrari. But if I wasn't in the top 10, I would be on the phone with Ferrari. I would be yelling on the phone. How dare you after all the Ferraris I've bought from you? He goes, now I live in Dubai. I live in Bali. And I flex on all my friends from New York, all the hedge fund guys, that I haven't worn shoes in 4 years. I just wear slides all the time. I ride a bike. He's got all the money in the world. He's probably got $500 million, right? And he doesn't get... So it's not for everybody. Dubai's not for everybody. It suits me. It's good for me because I'm a traveler. I like to travel. I travel once every 2 weeks. Yeah. I'm going to Rome tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just for 3 days.
For what?
For no reason.
For no reason.
So I've never been to Rome.
Yeah.
Why not? It's my birthday and I don't really do birthdays.
Yeah.
and I keep it on the hush hush. It's a normal day for me.
Yeah.
Men go to war; they don't celebrate birthdays. But you know, I get it for women. Oh, it's my birthday month. I get that. I get it with women. I don't know why, but when guys are like, "It's my birthday," I'm like,
yeah.
So
yeah.
You know, my dad, he was filling out a form once. It said date of birth and today's date, and he said, "Oh, I did this form wrong because I wrote the same numbers." And then he goes, "Oh fuck, it's my birthday today."
It's my birthday today.
That's how men are.
Yeah.
So I realized a few people were like, "Oh, it's your birthday. What are we gonna do?" Blah, blah, blah. And as soon as I heard 3 people say it's your birthday, what are we gonna do? I booked a trip to Rome on my own. Yeah. Just so, I've never seen Rome.
So
before.
not taking anyone.
No, solo.
And honestly, like with these birthdays, like, you know, like funny thing you brought that up.
Yeah.
But like when men celebrate or go hard on their birthday weeks or whatever, it's like this. What have you done last year that you deserve to celebrate this day today? Mm-hmm. You got to ask yourself that. Mm-hmm. Not everyone is hyper successful, but you still got to ask yourself as a man. Like girls kind of get this handout, whatever, you know, to sort of like live the way they want to live.
Yeah.
But as a man, you know.
Well,
like,
a man has to build their value while women are born with their value.
Yeah.
So it's a bit different. But I get it for women. They're the feminine, you know?
Yeah.
For us, men go to war. We don't do that. So anyways.
Yeah.
So for me, Dubai works. Dubai works. But for some people, Bali works.
Yeah.
You know, for some people, Vietnam works. Doesn't matter.
True.
But for me, so if you're watching this and you think I'm going to leave my country, I'm going to leave Canada, it doesn't mean it's for you. If you're not an opportunist, if you're not an entrepreneur, then you could feel like a piece of shit here.
Yeah.
I felt like a piece of shit here. Yeah. I'm successful in my country. Yeah. Amongst my peer groups, very successful. Patted on the back, well done, thank you. Here, I'm a nobody here.
Yeah, like Dubai, like people say sky's the limit. Yeah. But in Dubai, there's no sky.
Yeah, there's no sky.
There's no limit.
There's no sky. You can't compare yourself to anybody here.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Even my friends that I'm like, I'm not even going to compare myself to you. They have those people that they can't compare themselves to.
Yeah.
You know?
So like in Australia, do you feel that there's a complete flip of mindsets compared to Australia to Dubai in a sense, like how sort of gender works in a sense, how men look at themselves, like what's being a man like, what's being a woman like, and then you move to Dubai, it's like flipped. It's completely different.
Yeah.
Like who's superior? Like not saying, you know, like women are whatever or men are whatever.
Yeah.
But like the space.
Yeah.
That's sort of like what I've experienced in Canada. It's changing. You know, where people are getting confused. Not talking about like gays or whatever, but like people are getting confused on what their real role is in life, in marriage, in relationship, in just moving myself out and about. Is Australia the same?
100%. 100%. Women pay half the rent. Men pay half the rent. Women do this or that.
And as a man, like, don't you feel emasculated if a woman is just like paying 50% rent? But in Australia, seems like
normal.
It's normal.
It's like, hey, listen, I pay the rent, so you pay for the groceries. That's how they are there. I pay for the rent, you pay for the groceries, or I pay for the groceries, you pay for the rent, And it was normal. And, you know, I left Australia when I was 32, and I had a long-term relationship, 9 years.
Yeah.
And I remember I was a real estate agent at the time when I was a kid. Yeah. And, you know, real estate agent, you're rich one month, you're not rich the next month.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend, my fiance, would pay the rent sometimes.
Yeah.
Right?
And you don't seem to be that kind of guy.
What? Which guy?
Who would...
Simp.
Who would make his woman, I don't know, work or pay rent. If you have to...
We're a team.
If you have to...
Yeah.
Then... You have to.
We were
sort of.
I had to.
Yeah, like if you have to, but deep down, the goal.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Do you get that?
Of course.
Get that. You know.
Of course. But here's the thing. When you're with a girl for 3 years, when I recall back to when this happened, it was 3 years into our relationship.
Yeah.
When you look back on 3 years, and I built this woman, by the way, she didn't know how to make money and everything, so I taught her everything. She actually became a real estate agent, and when we. After 3 years, I got her she was paying rent for like 3 months, right? Because I was like, fell on my ass.
Yeah.
And I didn't think it was weird. I mean, I didn't like it, but I didn't think it was weird. I'll tell you why. Because I was like, for the last 3 years, everything's been paid for you.
Yeah.
Right? Everything has been paid for you. So Yeah, but here it's like it's culturally different here.
It's culturally different. But I guess as a man, like you sort of need that time too in a way to sort of like, figure yourself out. Like if you're even comfortable, like what if this girl continues to pay my rent for the rest of my life? Like many guys would feel lucky, but many guys would feel pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like emasculated.
Yeah.
Like until when is this just gonna stop?
Yeah.
But it can't stop because I'm not good enough yet.
Yeah.
So this is the feeling that I feel is lacking in a lot of guys in the West, I guess. But
they weren't raised like that. It's different. It's different culture. But I'm not necessarily here to say one way is better than the other.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
Because so we're not going 50-50 on the bill, but we're going 50-50 on the divorce. So if we're going to go 50-50 on the divorce, we have to go 50-50 on the bill.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I wouldn't say one is... listen, just find a woman you love and you're willing to give everything to.
Yeah. That's it. That's a secret.
Yeah, give everything to her. So.
Now, talking about trading.
Let's talk about trading.
What brings you in trading? Like, do you have a background in Australia?
I used to trade in Australia.
Okay.
I first started off as a real estate agent, right? Okay. And then, but I always dabbled with trading, right? Always dabbled in trading, and then I don't know. It was just a calling for me. It was always a calling for me. It was always something that I loved.
Yeah.
And I did a podcast with your brother.
Yeah.
And your brother was surprised. Have you seen that podcast?
Yeah.
He was surprised.
That entire podcast.
He was like, I didn't know you know about trading. I was like, yeah. I was asking him questions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I never really marketed myself that, even though I knew it, right? So
like you have your own sort of different brand.
Yeah.
That you're known for.
Yeah.
Like you're not, I guess, known as a trader, Redding.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So, like, what was your core reason? Like, did you like? There are some people who like economics and database stuff and like how the market moves based on fundamentals. Like, it's that passion that people have, and then they join trading that I'm going to trade. And then there are people who see all this flashiness online at financial freedom, make money, and da-da-da-da, and then they join trading.
Exactly. I mean, look, the calling for me when I was younger to get into trading was I never wanted a boss. I wanted to be my own person, right? And then I made every single book there was in trading, right? Every single mistake I made. But you have to. You almost pay for those mistakes.
Yeah.
Then when I was here and I was building an audience, now I've got 80,000 people in my Iran Telegram group for trading, and I've got 4,500 in my Western group on Telegram.
Yeah.
And then I thought with my audience and with my platform, I need to show people all the mistakes that I've made so they don't make it. Because everyone thinks they're supposed to make $80,000 per trade. I did a trade this morning. I made $1,220. You can go on my Telegram and watch it right now.
Amazing.
And I recorded the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
You're just supposed to make $1,200 a day.
Yeah.
You're supposed to make $100 a day, $200, $300. These people, their greed takes over.
Yeah.
And they want to make $80,000 per trade, thinking it's the lottery, and that's not what it is.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I loved it. I just loved it. And some people don't like it, sitting behind a computer looking at a screen of candlesticks up and down, and you're looking at the Bollinger Bands and support and resistance. By the way, I believe you only need 2 lines to trade.
2, yeah.
You need a support and resistance.
Gotta keep it simple.
Right?
Gotta keep it simple. Block the noise.
If it breaks the resistance, you wait for the retest, uses the line as the support, and then you start a long position.
Yeah.
Right. Vice versa. If it breaks a bullish pattern.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. People look at charts and probably don't see anything. I look at it in my mind. I'm drawing lines.
Yeah.
I don't use Bollinger Band that much. I use RSI a lot. Not a lot, but I use it. But mostly two lines is basically where I am.
So you do use indicators here and there?
Sometimes, sometimes. I mean, if I'm swing trading, it's different. I use indicators. But if I'm day trading, like scalp trading, it's more support and resistance.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Yeah. Because like the way I see it is the price either has to go up or it has to go down. You have 50% of probability for you to be winning.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
Like if you really truly see it, it's either going to go up or down.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So now if it's that simple, let's keep it simple.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to touch the resistance, sell it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, go in the smaller time frames and whatever, you know,
Yeah.
we're going to get into like trading strategies in
Yeah.
detail in like, you know, another podcast, whatever. But if it breaks it, buy it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. That's
so, but then what do you think, if it's that simple, what's the biggest mistake that people are making? Because 99% of the traders are failing.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So what is the biggest mistake that they're making that could really make them profitable?
No stop loss.
Yeah.
Stop loss is so important.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to blow your account. You want to trade again tomorrow. Right?
Yeah.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah.
We have Trump in power.
Trump in power.
You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You don't know what he's going to tweet.
Yeah.
Put your stop loss.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And emotions.
Yeah.
I think it's just emotions. It's just a war between you and you.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm going to do something now. And then if it doesn't work out, we don't have to put it in the podcast.
Okay.
Okay? Let's start a trade now. Right? Let's start a trade now.
Okay.
Let's open a trade.
All right.
I'm going to go on MT5.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So you trade on MT5.
No demo account. No demo account. Live account.
Let me check.
And I want to go here.
Yeah. Okay.
Live account.
All right.
And I think we should go gold. Okay? Because I have because
We're doing gold.
we're going to do gold.
Okay.
Okay?
We're not doing crypto.
No, we're doing gold.
Okay.
And I think we should go. I think we should start a buy for gold.
And you just opened up a $10 lot,
Yeah.
which is 5 pips in profit.
Yeah.
Loss.
Yeah. It's lost right now. It's $460 in loss.
pips.
Okay. But there we go.
And
Okay.
now you are.
And we're going to see if we're going to make money in this podcast, right? We're not going to get greedy.
Yeah.
We're not going to get greedy.
Yeah.
We're just going to make $1,000. Okay. As soon as that hits $1,000,
10 pips.
10 pips.
$10 lot.
It's that easy.
Okay.
Okay. And people might say, you're crazy right now. Gold's at all-time high. Look at that. 420, 400. I mean, we could just cash it out now if we wanted to.
5 pips.
I don't know.
Profit.
When do you think we should do it?
Huh?
But it's, look, gold is such an easy one to do. I
It's
mean,
a bullish bias.
look at that.
And it's
Look at
shooting
that.
up.
You
We're
ready?
at $800 in profit.
Let's get that close ready. Let's get that close ready. What is that?
Boom.
What is that?
Boom.
How much did we just make? Sorry, do we? $680.
$680.
$680 we just
Live
made.
on this podcast.
It's that easy. $680.
That was pro. That was pro level stuff.
So, and like you, that's crazy because I didn't look at the chart or anything.
Yeah.
But I know that gold is bullish right now, looking at the market, and I think you can just get in and get out. What people don't understand, they put a trade in and they leave.
They
Do not leave.
Yeah.
You know who's the biggest trading influencer in the world? Alex G.
Alex G.
Okay?
Yeah.
Do you know Alex G from Miami, right?
Yeah.
You know what his saying is? Set and forget.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Set and forget. Do not forget. Do not set. If you're going to set and forget, do not set.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to not forget about it. You're supposed to watch it and make today's money to be able to pay rent today and buy a girl dinner.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, do not set and forget. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
By the way, how much did you invest and you got $650? How much did you invest?
I just opened up a position of, what did I do? You saw it. 10
$10
pips.
lot.
$10 lot.
$10 lot. So he basically
$10.
he basically risked $1,000.
$1,000.
Like if it had hit $1,000 negative, would have closed the trade.
Yeah.
But obviously the analysis is behind it. The gold is just pushing up, man.
Gold's
It's just-
amazing.
It's just like
Yeah.
fuck.
I'm hoping that the profits are going to go into silver and then the silver's going up, obviously.
Yeah.
And then it's going to go into crypto.
Yeah. Because this would have been $1,000. We ended it
Yes.
soon, to be very honest.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
this would be at $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Correct. I know. I wanted to close it
Yeah.
because, again, I could have waited for $1,000.
Yeah.
But then greed is kicking in.
Yeah.
And you know, the biggest thing is greed. It's not it's harder to sell when you're at profit than it
Yeah.
is to. It's harder to sell when you're at profit
Yeah.
than to sell when you're at a loss. When you're at a loss, it's easy to sell because you're thinking, "Fuck, it's going to go further down. I might as well just take what I can from the table
Yeah.
and realize the loss." But when it's going up, this little fucking devil voice in your brain goes, "What if it doubles? What if it triples?
Yeah.
What if it goes up more?"
Or like your mental target
yeah,
that we gotta hit 1,000.
yeah,
but then you gotta follow the market, not follow your mind.
Correct.
Right? So you thought you're gonna make $1,000, but then once it hit $800, you could have closed at $800, right? But then since gold is so volatile, it's better to just like take what you get and call it a day.
And I think there's going to be a pullback with gold too.
It's going to be a massive pullback.
Huge
because
pullback.
The thing is that gold, if you look at, I think it's on the 1 hour time frame or the 4 hour time frame, where market started with a really big gap on Monday.
Yeah.
You know, and that gap needs to be filled.
Yeah.
That gap needs to be filled. There's like a long range, a bearish range on one of the 4 hour candles that is untouched. And there's a gap above that candle.
Yeah.
That gap needs to be filled. That range needs to be met. And but today is just pushing up.
Yeah.
I was at the gym.
Yeah.
And I look at my phone and I'm like, holy shit. You know? And then while gold is just pushing up and it's just creating that high after high after high, I don't know. So it's really hard to trade at that time.
Yeah.
Because a lot of traders, they're like, oh yeah, it's just going up. They buy at the highest price and it retraces and then they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Mm-hmm. So now you also trade Forex.
Yes.
Your group is crypto.
My Iran group is crypto.
Okay.
I
think I'm in one of your groups.
Okay. English?
It's an English group.
Okay, that's Forex.
And it's crypto. I'm in the crypto group.
I don't have a crypto group for the Western world.
Really?
Yeah.
Then
you're in the Persian one.
Huh? But it's all English going on there, bro.
Well, I don't think we talk about crypto.
This one.
Yeah.
No, this one.
That is my English group.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
I see a lot of ETH and stuff.
So look at this, right?
Yeah.
So this one this morning, right? This is the one in the morning, right?
Yeah.
This is the one in the morning.
Yeah.
I was driving because I had meetings all day.
Yeah.
That's the entry that I gave to my group.
Yeah.
And then I went offline, and then that's the second video because I went offline and I started and we took the profits on that one.
Yeah.
And that again, while I'm driving, I'm literally just, and that one was 1,600, 1,700 profit. And that was this morning.
Yeah.
Close. Bang. Yeah, that was this morning.
Damn.
Yeah.
So are you training people on psychology?
Yeah.
Because 80% is psychology, mostly
100%.
psychology. Like in universities or in colleges or in schools, we have learned far more complex systems.
Yeah.
And far more complicated stuff. Learning how to analyze charts, learning how price action works, or what news is going to bring what on the charts before the news or after the news. Like we're smart enough to understand that.
Yeah.
Right. So clearly it's not how to trade or how to look at charts. Mm-hmm. It's 80% or mostly it's just your psychology.
Correct.
Do you train people on psychology, or what would you say how to train your psychology?
You know, I just filmed the course, but I haven't put it together yet. I just finished filming it, but I'm going to make a school community and teach people, because these things are more things that you learn over time, and you have to make every mistake in the book, right?
Yeah.
And almost now I can just kind of I can back myself that I can do it just then, right? How much with confidence I just said I'm going to make money, right? Because I know the fundamentals in the back of my mind. I know, but I don't sit there and I just overthink it or anything like that. Scared money don't make no money.
Yeah.
So I do have a course, and a lot of it is psychology. I remember when I was in school, I told my algebra teacher, "Why the fuck are we learning this?" Right? And he's like, "Well, what if you're out in public and you got to do maths and you don't have a calculator?"
Yeah.
Now everyone's got a fucking calculator in their phone. Now everyone has a calculator in their phone. Yeah. Why the fuck did I learn all that calculus crap? Right?
Yeah.
So so a lot of it is psychology. It's all you against you.
Yeah.
All of it's you against you. Yeah.
Yeah. How would you train your psychology? By losing?
By losing is part of the game. You have to lose.
Yeah.
You have to lose. You have to touch the stove and see it's hot.
Yeah.
Losing is part of the game. But yeah, now it's then you're gonna make all the money back. You know, I've got friends that lose 300,000. I look at him, I was like, "You lost 300,000 today?" He lost 300,000 in gold.
Yeah.
He was so calm about it. He's like, "Yeah, didn't care because he knows he's gonna make it back tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
you're launching your mentorship program.
Yeah.
When is that coming out?
Not sure. I just finished filming it. But soon I'll start putting it together.
Okay.
I'll start putting it together and get the team to do everything.
Like create the hype and stuff.
Yeah.
And good thing we're talking about it.
Yeah.
So how would it be different? Then, because the word course is pretty.
It's free.
It's free.
It's free.
It's not paid.
It's free.
Okay.
It's completely free.
Because that was my question.
It's completely free.
Okay.
And then after that, they will then, after the course, because some people don't want to learn, they have jobs, which I understand, right?
Yeah.
They just want to copy trades.
Right.
After that, you can jump into my VIP Telegram group where I'll give you 2-3 trades a day that you can follow and make money just like me. If you want to do that. If you don't want to do that and you want to trade for yourself, then I've got the course that you can do for free as well.
Knowledge.
Yeah. It's like OnlyFans, okay?
Okay.
These OnlyFans girls, they're not chatting to the guys.
Yeah.
They're at work.
Yeah.
They come home and then the chatters tell them, I need a titty pic, I need a feet pic, and da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And they go, okay, before I make dinner for my kids, I'm going to go to my room, close the door in 5 minutes, foot pic, titty pic, da-da-da-da, and
Send some
it.
titties.
Right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So some guys, they have jobs. They
Yeah.
can't sit there looking at the charts. But then if they get into my Telegram group, they can see buy on this, stop loss, take profit. Bang, buy on this, take profit, blah, blah, blah. Because they don't have time to do all the stuff.
Yeah.
Just like these girls don't have the time to sit there flirting. They've got chatters that flirt with the guys. And then they go home, end of the day, this, send it to the guy, and that's it. They made a quick $1,000.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's mad accurate. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Super accurate.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
I live in Dubai. Half these guys here with Lamborghinis have OnlyFans agencies. By the way,
Oh, yeah.
it's good to see what makes, like, if I was in Australia, if someone says to me, yeah, OnlyFans management agency, they make a lot of money, I'd be like, really? Do they? But here, the good thing is all the successful people of the world come here. So then when you meet people, you go, I'm meeting a lot of OnlyFans guys. Or I'm meeting a lot of trading guys. I'm meeting a lot of e-com guys. So there must be money in these things. So now we're in a unique position where we can see behind the curtain what makes money because we live in Dubai.
Yeah. No, these guys are innovating too now. The guys running these agencies, like whatever, because the AI girls are into play now.
Yeah.
You know, like you just see this AI person, or you see like me in front of a camera, and I'm just moving around, but then the recorded video is showing a visual of a girl.
Yeah.
That is completely real.
Yeah.
Like completely real.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But then I act what I act, and then it's just showing that girl doing what she's doing.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah, very.
It's
very,
nuts.
very scary.
Yeah, but it's a good money-making thing.
I mean, I've got a friend of mine. He's very young, and he just exited out of his business 30 million dirhams. And I said to him, what are you going to do next? And he's only 29 years old, right? And that's not a lot of money compared to other people that I know, but 30 million dirhams, 29 years old, exited his company.
Yeah.
And he said to me, I'm going to get into AI girlfriends. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, I'm going to build an AI girlfriend platform.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you don't want to do anything else? He goes, no, I don't want a headache. This is what's I want to do. So it's strange where everything is going.
Yeah.
Super strange.
So, last question,
Yes.
I guess. So you teach people trading.
Yeah.
People are trading in regular brokers and stuff and whatever.
Yeah.
Do you encourage prop firms? Like funded accounts, you know, someone who, a lot of people you're saying in Iran are part of your group.
Yes.
Right? And a lot of those people, I bet, have money issues in a sense that they know how to trade. They can learn from your mentorship course. But then what if they don't have any money?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's where prop firms come into play.
Correct.
Where you buy a funded account, you trade bigger account, because then again, if they're seeing Redin making $1,000, you need to have a capital to make that $1,000, right? But then a guy in Iran who only has $500, that's all he has to his name, and now he's learned everything from you. Following your analysis and your strategy, he's gonna not make $1,000. He's gonna make $50.
Correct.
If that.
Correct.
So psychology is that he might get greedy, overtrade, hold his profits, turn into losses, revenge trade, and all that stuff. Psychology is fucked, right? So that's where now prop firms come into play. So what do you think about them? Do you encourage them?
Everybody has to start somewhere.
Right.
And if you don't have money to do it and you want to get into it, it's a great bridge to get you to make money to be able to then get into doing it yourself.
Right.
So yes, definitely. I encourage everybody to try it. I encourage everybody to try if you want to try it. Yeah. Right? Even if you want to do OnlyFans management, try it.
Try it.
But no, I would never say no to nobody. Hey, I've got people saying, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. What do you think? Do it. Yeah. Who cares? Fail. Yeah. Fail as much as you can.
Yeah.
So, because one will work, the next one will work. Yeah. So yeah, 100%. If you don't have the money, prop firms are good because they provide a bridge to helping you to make money, to have access to money, to be able to trade, to make that initial money to keep going.
Right.
So yeah, it's a great space. I mean, you look at it's a $1.2 trillion a day industry a day.
Yeah.
So it's a great space. There's money in it, and all we're doing is just leveraging and trading against currencies. Like you know, the British pound is looking weak compared to this because of this or that. I know a guy. He makes a lot of money. What he does is he gets money from the New York Nasdaq, right? Yeah. And then he funds it into the Armenian Nasdaq, the stock market. Have you heard about this?
No.
All he does is just provide liquidity.
Right.
That closes. He takes the money. He gives it to them, and then I don't know exactly how it works, but he does nothing basically. He just connects capital to this because that time they close and that time they open. So he connects it to that, and then when this closes, he connects it back to that. I don't know what he does, but it's just there's so much money to be made in this industry. So many ways you can make money, and it's lucrative as fuck.
At the end of the day, you just got to start. Just got to fucking start.
At the end of the day, you have to start, you have to fail, and you have to keep failing. I did a podcast with Dariush Sudi. Do you know Dariush Sudi?
No.
Very successful guy, right? Okay. You know Dariush Sudi. And the Gladiator. And he when he came on my podcast, I had a letter written to him from his mum.
Okay.
And this man's 60 years old, you know, and she said, and I read this letter to his wife.
Yeah.
Before I read it to him on the podcast.
Right.
And she said it's so true. What she wrote in there was, we knew you were always going to be successful and we couldn't wait for your next failure, and we kept pushing for your next failure because we knew one day you were going to stop failing. And his wife said it's so true. We knew he was going to continue failing, but we knew he was going to be very successful. He's always been the smartest in the class. He's always been the leader everywhere he's gone.
Yeah.
But we just looked forward to his next failure. And he just kept failing and failing until he stopped failing. And his wife said that it's so true because that's all we anticipated him failing.
Yeah.
So, just people are too scared of being slapped in the face. People are too scared of. That's why martial arts is so important. You know, that's why I got. I don't know if the camera can see this, but I've got all implants right in my mouth. You do martial arts all your life, you get punched in the face. You're not really scared anymore, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, failure is the biggest teacher.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and that's the bridge you need to be successful.
Yeah. Well, it makes you stand out from the rest. If everyone's going to go to 95%, you need to go to 96 to stand out from the rest.
Yeah, absolutely.
So fail more than the previous person. So do it until I've made every mistake in the book.
Yeah.
Every mistake.
And you have to.
Every mistake in the book, right? Yeah. And it all comes down to my emotion.
Yeah.
So I realized you need to be stoic.
Yeah.
You need to be super stoic.
Yeah.
And I've got a website that people can click on and they can go into my free Telegram group. It's called Detached to Win.
Detached to win.
Detached to win.
Okay.
Detach from the trade.
Right.
Detach from your emotions. Detach from it. Detach from that girl.
What are you showing on their website?
Huh?
What are you showing on their website?
It's basically all my students, my basically links on how much money we've made other people, how much money we've made, all the trades that we've done.
Yeah.
And then every page is like a link to my Telegram group. Okay. But that goes for everything in life. Even detach from that girl.
Yeah.
If that girl's not good for you, if you're heartbroken and you can't, you're whimpering around and you're heartbroken and she left you and you can't make money and you can't detach from that girl. It's hard, but you need to detach to win. Detach your emotions from that trade, detach your emotions from that girl, that situation, whatever that. Be stoic.
Yeah.
Marcus Aurelius. Yeah. And just,
Yeah, I guess we'll end it, with...
I have a few questions for both of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys can answer it separately. What would you have changed before moving to Dubai? Let's go with Radhan first, and then Raja can answer.
What would I have changed?
Yes.
Before moving to Dubai?
Before moving to... So...
Are these questions part of the podcast?
Yeah, this is part of it.
Okay.
This is part of your podcast.
So we still...
Yeah.
Sort of, okay.
It's a question for both of you.
All right.
Just to make the podcast more clippy. All right.
Got it.
We got 4 minutes.
Yeah, sorry. No, I was just looking at the message from my driver.
What do you have changed?
Do you have something to say about this?
What would you change?
For moving to Dubai, because some people, you made a lot of mistakes moving to Dubai. The dad got the wrong home. Or
Got scammed.
Yeah, so what would you have changed? Or maybe you can tell the scam story.
So what would I don't understand the question. So what would I change before moving to Dubai?
Yeah.
I would be less. I would be less naive, and it's weird to say naive because I moved here when I was 32. You can't really be 32 and naive, but you can. I was naive 3 years ago when I came here, so I would be less naive, less trusting. Got scammed many times. It's for little shit. I got scammed big time as well, like 150,000. But I got scammed for little shit. Like I wanted this custom made bed, round bed with my thing on it, with my logo on it, and I paid him cash and he ran away with my money. I was like, "Where's my bed?"
Oh, no bed?
No bed.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like he ripped you off and like over.
No bed. No bed.
Right.
I was like, "Where's their office?" I go to their office. Like, there's no office.
Wow.
I was like, "Bro, you guys are there. I don't know what this is."
Yeah.
So it's just little things like that, little scammy shit. So yeah, just to keep. But when you make money, bed's not very expensive. So
I think Dubai is a place where you could get carried away. Number one, with a lot of things. And then again, once you move to like a different society, different environment altogether, you got to be like really smart, like in a sense, like really sharp to sort of look through people, right? Because if I'm sitting with someone and I know that person does not want anything from me and I don't want anything from that person, now we can really talk. Now we can really have like a conversation. But when there's something involved that, I need something from you or back of the head, like, something's up, that's not a genuine conversation or can't really last for too long, right? So I guess that's where this thing comes into play too. Like, can't be like too naive. Not saying that every person is bad in Dubai, but you got to be smart in where you want to invest your time or with who you want to invest your time with. So good stuff.
True.
Good stuff.
Another one to add, just because you can sleep with women doesn't mean you should.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. Stop thinking with your dick.
Yeah.
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 Use your mind.
You can leave a whole trail of hurt behind you and things. I wish I could tell that to myself as well. Because Australia, everyone's married by like 25. So when I was single, I was like 32.
Yeah.
You go to the nightclubs, you go to the bars, everyone's young. They're all like 22-year-olds, and it's not my thing.
Yeah.
But when I came here, it was like an abundance. It was a candy store, right? You're doing a podcast, you're in a Maybach, and so all the women. And just because you can sleep with multiple women and a lot of women doesn't mean you should.
It's so easy here.
So easy, yeah.
So much like, it's just the attitudes are different. It's like you don't have to invest too much time into landing a girl. Yeah. And I'm not talking about paid girls.
Yeah, I know.
I'm talking organic stuff.
Yeah. Paid is easy, obviously.
But like I'm talking like organic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're in school that you want to have sex with that hot girl to tell your friends I had sex with that hot girl, I felt like I was the hot girl just to girls be like, I fucked that podcast guy in the Maybach,
Yeah.
And then I thought, it made me feel cheap. And I thought just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, absolutely. And as a man, to maintain your masculinity, that's needed.
Yeah.
That's needed.
Yeah, discipline.
Yeah, discipline.
Yeah, detach from your dick.
I have more questions, but I think...
Give me one more.
Okay.
Yeah, give me one more.
Let's do
one more.
Yeah.
Right. This is a trading question.
Okay.
Both of you. For the trader who is currently trading to survive or pay rent, what do you think is the first thing they need to change and stop from this desperation?
So, do you want me to go at it first?
You go. Yeah.
So, trading is something that you can't really take full time. Mm-hmm. You cannot rely on trading to pay your bills. You need to use trading, and that's what I think. You need to use trading as a bridge to fund or supplement something that you think you really want to achieve in life. That could be a real estate property. That could be a business that you want to start, but you don't have funding, you don't have credit, the bank is going to loan you something, or your dad is just not going to give you money, or whatever the case is. So you can use trading to really supplement that, or you could really just use trading to go shopping. But here's the mistake that people make. They would fund their trading account with $1,000. In their mind, I got to take it to $100,000. What the hell are you going to do with $100,000? Greed. Yeah, right? Because until the time that money is in your MT5 trading account, or that money does not belong to you. That belongs to the market. So you're going to have good days for 4 days. The 5th day, the market is going to take every single penny out of your pocket, right? So you really got to use trading with a mindset that, hey, I'm trading, but I'm not quitting my 9 to 5 to become a full-time trader. A full-time trader does not exist. You got to trade on the side with your 9 to 5 and use that trading money to supplement something else that helps you quit your 9 to 5. Would you agree?
Perfectly said. Perfectly said. Do you know Sheldon the Sniper? He's a very, do you know Sheldon the Sniper? He's a very famous trader in South Africa. They call him the Sniper, right? He always gets in perfect entries.
Yeah.
And he came on my podcast. He said, my wife will message me and say, oh, we're going to dinner tonight. And he'll think to himself, no, movies. He said movies. And he'll think, okay, 2 tickets to the movies is $40. Popcorn's going to be $15. Da, da, da. He goes opens the charts. He goes, I need to make $80 for tonight. Makes $80, bang, closes it. Let's go to the movies tonight. So, yes, it's something to pay for your bills, pay for your lifestyle. You know, I've got all these businesses, right? But I trade on the side. But also trading probably makes me more money than all these businesses. Probably it actually does. So, yeah, I 100% agree with what you did. Because if you're in a place of desperation, it's your full-time job, you're going to blow it.
Psychology is fucked.
You're going to blow it. Your brain's going to get in the way. So
yeah. All right.
But this
is it a quick one? Let's go.
This is a very quick
I'm you know who I'm seeing at 4:30? Sheikh Mana. At his royal family office.
Oh, shit.
In DIFC. So if I keep him waiting, bro, I'm going to be hung on the streets.
Just for the money.
Oh.
No, anyways, right. Quick question, quick answer. I don't need your explanation. I just need one answer from both of you. If you both have received 5,000 dirhams, no other bank, no other money you have. You only have 5,000 dirhams to Raja, 5,000 dirhams to Radin, right? In a period of 1 week, and I need a number, right? In a period of 1 week from today onwards, how much money can you make with 5,000 with trading? Just give me the number.
With trading.
With trading.
Using that 5,000 dirhams.
Yes.
I'd say 6,000 dirhams. 20%.
On top of the 5,000.
20%.
On top of 5,000.
Yeah, so 1,000 dirhams.
Yeah, I was gonna say $400, 400 dirhams.
Yeah.
Or 500 dirhams at the end of that week. That's a target I would set in my mind, realistic.
Conservative. Right? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The biggest mistake that traders make, 5,000 dirhams, I'm gonna fucking double that shit.
Exactly.
Because I don't know.
Exactly.
I can.
Exactly. No, it's because $400. What am I gonna do with $400? It's nothing to me. I need more money than that.
Yeah.
How about we give you no money?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for your time.
Appreciate you.
I think it
Thank
was
you for
great.
coming.
It was great.
They're so